Hello, my name is Kevin Durham, and I'm the producer and director of B-Movie.
A writer pitches a comedy show, hoping it will change his life. It doesn't.
You can make $4,000 a month for one small film.
Let's make a movie.
Yes! Well, the film is essentially about an out-of-work TV writer who has no money, who wants to make a film. And I was an out-of-work TV writer who didn't have any money, who wanted to make a film. One big mistake was that I had crew working on expenses only, and then with like back-end points and all those kind of deals. Then the second big mistake that I made was that I was more concerned about getting my credit, like notching up my first credit, than actually fulfilling my own creative vision. So there was one crew member, who shall remain nameless, who was pushing for creative control, and he was very key in the production. And because I wanted to get that credit over the line, I started giving him a little bit of creative control here, a little bit there, and then before I knew it, a red line had been crossed, and we went past the point of no return, and then I was left with one of two choices. One, completely surrender my film, and it would turn into something completely different, or sack him and get someone else on and rebuild my crew. And that's essentially what I did. Actually, the second best thing I did was to hire him, and then the best thing that I did in that film was to fire him. So the film that the character ends up making is a zombie film, and there was a zombie chase that we did, and that was very involved. That included a lot of setup, a lot of planning, and it was an okay end result at the end. It was okay. Probably could have been better, if I'm honest. But yeah, that was the most challenging shot. Definitely get funding. I wouldn't do a no expenses. Well, I wouldn't do the same arrangements that I did again, like a no budget feature. I would want, I think, proper money to pay proper crew. Because I think one of the other problems that I encountered, just going back to the guy I had to fire, was that the reason why he was pushing for creative control was that there was nothing really in it for him. He had no, I think he actually said at one point, there was no skin, he didn't have any skin in the game. So I would definitely want money to hire proper crew. And then the other thing as well was that I had a conversation with someone from Netflix at one point who she saw the trailer and she really liked it. And she asked me, who's in it? Have you got one name? Who's in it? And I was like, well, no one's a name. Everyone's like an amateur actor. And she went, I'm really sorry. As much as I like the trailer and the stuff, we can't get it on Netflix. So I think kind of attached to kind of getting the funding, I definitely would have gone out there and got a name, some kind of, profile, just, bung them in a supporting role just to get it over the line on Netflix.
A writer pitches a comedy show, hoping it will change his life. It doesn't.
You can make $4,000 a month for one small film.
Let's make a movie. Yes!
They choose their favorite script.
Group of pensioners are the last line of defense against a swarm of flesh-eating zombies.
And cast the best actors they could afford.
I trained at RADA.
I've trained at Asda.
Using stunning special effects and the latest equipment.
Michael Bay himself shot his last feature on that.
Michael Owen?
They will create a cinematic masterpiece.
Zombies have destroyed Norwich.
Their filmmaking journey will take an unexpected turn, revealing the true meaning of community spirit.
Like one big family.
Yes, I suppose we are.
B-Movie, streaming now.
The original version of the script had about 15 additional pages at the top. I sent the whole thing to a production friend of mine, and he's an American guy. He went, Kev, you need a punchy intro. That's a really bad impression of him.
I've heard worse.
Yeah. He said that you just need to just draw a line through all of these and create a hook right at the beginning. And that was probably, that series of little scenes are my favourite in the film. And they were the quickest to write as well. It just kind of just popped in there, and I was like, yeah, I want something really dark, really weird. I want it to be like a build-up, like a build-up to a good punchline. So yeah, that's what happened. Cool, cheers. Thank you.